Dr. Angela Drummond Matthews. Welcome to week 11 of American Literature 1. Last week, you read the works of Browne, Hawthorne, and Poe that exemplify the Gothic tradition. This week, we'll read authors that sometimes reflect the Gothic, but which are also examples of the speculative in the Romantic tradition and demonstrate social commentary. First, I've added in the works of Washington Irving. You've probably heard of The Legend of Sleepy Hollow, another example of the Gothic. We'll also read Rip Van Winkle, a speculative tale in which the title character falls asleep and wakes up 20 years in the future. Next, we'll read works by Herman Melville. You probably know Melville best for his most famous work, Moby Dick. I'd like you to read a little of that because it's a major work of American literature. You just can't get by without reading a little bit of it. Just read chapter 1. I'll of course provide you with a link to the text, but I'm also going to give you a link to the site for the Moby Dick Big Read. In 2012, the 150th anniversary of the novel's writing, the University of Plymouth created this project to benefit the Whale and Dolphin Conservation Society. Famous actors and authors and others would read a chapter of Moby Dick per day, all 135 chapters, to be broadcast and hosted online. For 135 days, a chapter and an artwork were posted and people donated to the cause of saving whales and dolphins. Well, it's still posted, and you can read chapter 1 along with Tilda Swinton. You remember her. She played the Ancient One in Doctor Strange and Avengers Endgame. So that should be fun. I would also like you to look at some of Melville's social commentary. Melville wrote The Paradise of Bachelors and the Tartarus, or Hell, of Maids in order to juxtapose and compare the lives of the wealthy and the poor. Examine these stories not only for the literary allusions that they make, but also the moments of parallels between the two. What conclusions does Melville draw from these two very different encounters? What judgments do you think he's making about society with this comparison? Next, we'll read the works of Mark Twain, also known as Samuel Clemens. Twain was a humorist and wrote many works of satire. We're going to look at some of his social commentary and speculative tales. Finally, we'll read from Harriet Beecher Stowe's Uncle Tom's Cabin. This work was extremely influential in America. It told the tale of a slave in the South and the trials he and fellow slaves went through. This was one of the most popular works to show people outside of the South how brutal slavery was. It inflamed people's desire to see the abolition of slavery so much that Southerners wanted it banned. Unfortunately, it was also responsible for solidifying negative stereotypes of slaves in the minds of Americans. Furthermore, plays and minstrel shows appropriated the work, in some cases even changing her original meaning. It's from this that we get the use of the term Uncle Tom as a slur, meaning a black person who's subservient to white people. When you read her work, think about her depiction of slavery. How does she show the system as detrimental? Where has she used stereotypes? What do you think of her overall message? I'll be posting discussion questions this week, so watch out for that. As usual, discuss the works with your group members. We'll have our optional class discussion on Thursday. See Blackboard for times. That's all for now. Work hard and stay safe. Bye-bye.